Remember to hit the thumbs up button and to subscribe. Oh, my hand. Bye bye, enjoy the video.
Hello everybody, Malcolm Venus, Mr. MVP, back with another video today and in another series to add to the list. This one is called Family Guy Riches. Is where we go through every season of Family Guy and count up how much money Peter has spent on ridiculous adventures, ridiculous items, ridiculous anything you don't see a normal family buys. I hope you leave a thumbs up button, like, subscribe, and check out some more videos. Now let's get into the video. Of course, we're going to start off with episode 1, season 1, and the name of it is Death Has a Shadow. Peter Griffin has cheated his way through a welfare check. He was earning $150,000 a week from the government, and he used this money to rent a statue of David, hired a Joker for an hour, plastic surgery on Meg's lips, and breast implants for Chris, hiring people to dig a moat, a speedboat, a new chandelier, 2 new dressels, and new furniture, a new designer table, and a designer rug, 50-inch big screen TV with 2 speakers, a new door, and a new palm tree, and he rented an air balloon and an underwater bomb. How do you feel all this will add up? Go ahead and write down your calculation and see if it adds up to mine, and let's determine if that welfare check will be able to determine the balance of what Peter just spent. A sousaphone. All the results I was finding, a sousaphone costed $1,000 through $10,000, but we are going to say $5,000. The statue of David estimated around $200 million. So basic maths was to see how much it costs to rent a $1 million home. In the span of 15 years, costs $7,396.88 monthly. Now times it by 200, you get $1,479,376 a month, and divide that by 30 days. 30 days is in a month, so divided by 30 days is $49,312.54 a day. And assuming Peter only used it for 1 day, and he only spent $49,312.54. What I did here was compare the price of $1 million home to the statue of David. The statue of David cost $200 million. So what I did is compared it to a $1 million home and times it by 200. And then we got the result. In basic maths. And if it don't sound as basic coming out of my mouth, I'll pop it up on the screen for y'all. To dig a moat is $1,000 per square foot, and the average New England home is 100 square feet, and that's not counting the yard. So this is a generous $1 million. A 1988 motorboat costed $148,500. I'll pop up the name on the screen. A chandelier was costing well into the thousands, but I only can give $400 on this because I can't see what kind of chandelier it is in the picture. A sofa and a love seat can estimate around $2,000. A table. The designer table is $1,000. Designer rug, $200. And we can safely say that the TV costs $700. The speakers to go with the TV set is $300. The new door Peter brought, $200. The small palm tree they got in the corner of their house, $200. And renting a blimp is surprisingly cheap at $1,200. And this is where it really surprised me about how low this is. A underwater mine, a bomb, whatever you want to call it, is nearly $1,000 and $1,200. Think about it. That is cheap for a bomb. Peter was getting $150,000 a week from the government, and it lasted till 6 to 8 months. And we can tell this by Meg's lip enhancement, which was researched in today's time, lasted 6 to 8 months. Peter got caught around the same time because he was not able to get Meg's lips redone. And we're going to highball it to the 8-month period. So that's 150,000 times 32, and we get $4,800,000. And surprisingly, Peter only spent $1,209,412.54, which means Peter was doing pretty good. But in the real world, Peter would be paying all that back, but Stewie with his mind control device saved Peter from that fate. He got lucky with just this one. Let's see how episode 2 goes. Season 1, episode 2. I never met the Dead Man. I don't know what idea that was going on with these titles of the shows back then, but it is what it is. This is what all Peter spent on ridiculous things. Traveling to the Southwest where the Roadrunner lives, wrecking the car, knocking out a cable satellite, buying a body-sized bush, fixing a garage door, and having a hospital bill with a full-body cast. Traveling to the Southwest to hit a Roadrunner. And since I don't know where in the Southwest Peter was traveling to, I'm going to assume Texas. And that would cost around $211 in gas without stopping. Peter wrecks the car, but it's still drivable, so I'm going to assume it only needed to get the hood and the bumper fixed, which I say is $400. And as for the satellite that Peter broke, I couldn't find how much a cable tower costs to make, but I feel it's safe to say a nice cool meal will do the trick as a lowball, considering what I was finding cost $100 million. A bush outfit like the military wears will cost $150. Replacing a garage door will cost $700. The body cast itself is $990, and this is a low ball because we don't know how much the bill was. But the amount of money Peter spent on episode 2 doing his shenanigans is $1,002,451. Now we're on season 1, episode 3, Chatter Chatter Death Bag. Surprisingly, Peter didn't spend that much during this episode. A shotgun estimated around $350, a leaf blower, judging by the size and the way it looked, I estimated $300, and a custom piano, $2. Peter did pretty good this episode. So total, he ends up spending $652. Now we are on season 1, episode 4, Mind Over Murder. Peter builds a bar about $4,000, and that is without drinks and assuming that he built it himself. A singing stage, a total per foot is $123.50. With construction including, we can assume that it was roughly 50 feet, which may be more than a total of $6,175. And to rent a piano player will be $500. An escape door behind a bookshelf will cost $800. But then it all is reversed with Stewie rewinding time, so Peter paid nothing. Family Guy, Season 1, Episode 5, and a hero sits next door. This is where Joe finally comes to town and he joins the baseball team. Taking a trip to Jerusalem with him and Lois will cost $4,600 for a plane ticket alone. He also had facial reconstruction surgery. The average cost of a cheek implant is $3,015. The average cost of a chain enlargement is $2,364, and the average cost of lips implants is $1,767. And Peter gets way more than that with a low ball of $7,146 total. A secret door leading into a bat cave couldn't find how much it would cost, but the replica of the device used for the Batman, the replica of the device that Batman used cost roughly only $100, but of course it's only a prop. I promise you, when I tell you this, I am not making up these names. These titles are so weird. Season 1, Episode 6, The Sun Also Draws. Like, this episode is nothing about drawing, but I guess in a way it could be about drawing, because they did this whole road trip literally because he wanted to keep Christian Boy Scouts. But I guess he was trying to teach the lesson to ask his son what he wanted to do. So I guess it does match up in a way, or maybe I'm just thinking too deep on it. But back on to what we're supposed to be doing. The only thing Peter really spent a lot of money on in this episode is a horse costume, and the horse costume costs $60. Family Guy, Season 1, Episode 7. Brian portrays a dog. I understand that title. It's very fitting. But in this one, he also has little to no cost. He wrecks the car in a head-on collision, and we're gonna save $400 just like last time earlier in the video. He gets a $10 fine. He has an Iron Man heart. He has an Iron Man heart replica for $200, and he gets a new cat in the episode that averagely costs about $400 depending on the breed, but we're gonna say $400 for safety. So the total amount of what Peter spent in Season 1 is $1,011,419. Remember, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If we get it to 20 likes, I'll do Season 2. Remember to like, subscribe, and have a blessed day.